What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be taking a look at Hogwarts Legacy. I was fortunate enough to be able to check it out for the 72-hour early access, both on Xbox and PC. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm not going to, beat around the bush. The footage you're seeing was taken from a stream that I did. The game in itself is absolutely amazing. Beautifully created, beautiful story, amazing game when it works. So, a lot of people, myself included, have been having a lot of issues with the game's performance. Now, this is mostly on PC. I feel like PC has gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to this game. Not only was it released later and everything else, but the performance on PC is just abysmal compared to what it could be. Now, full disclosure, I don't have a $5,000 rig or anything like that, but it's within spec to be able to run it in 4K. And even with me running the game with, DLSS on or off, I've tried both. Ray tracing on and off, I've tried both. I have run into nothing but problems with the game trying to stream it. Now, playing it off stream runs fantastic. I've had nothing but issues, though, with it crashing OBS left and right. So, to begin with, it was about every 30 minutes, it would crash my OBS. I'd try any other game, would run perfectly fine. No problems. I know someone else who did a 7-hour stream using the same version of OBS that I am using, but not playing Hogwarts. Had no problems whatsoever. So at first I thought it was just, OBS update. Maybe they borked something. Cool. Whatever. But no, that's not the case. I know a lot of people were having issues even getting the game to open, period. I know some people with higher spec machines than I do, than what I have, that are getting worse performance than I do. It doesn't really make any sense. I honestly believe that they should have postponed the launch and worked on the game a little bit more before releasing it to the masses. Now, that's not to say that it's a bad game. I'm just saying that as a content creator trying to stream this game, it has been nothing but a headache, left and right. Now, if I put all of that aside, all the BS about OBS crashing and everything else, and base my opinion strictly on what I've been able to play on stream without it crashing, and my love for the Harry Potter universe and everything, it's a brilliant game. An absolutely brilliant game. I think Avalanche and Warner Brothers did an amazing job, but at the same time, like I said before, PC especially needs some work. I'm really hoping that we'll see a day one patch that will address a lot of these issues and get things working correctly. Twice I've had to restart, or not like restart the game, like start over, but like close the game out and launch it back up again because it got stuck. And the best I could figure was it got to a point to where it was supposed to trigger a cutscene, but for some reason that cutscene did not trigger. And I was just left standing there basically in freaking limbo until I finally Alt F4'd the game and then reloaded it from my previous save. And after that, it was fine. No problem, no progress lost, nothing. The graphics, absolutely stunning. Gameplay mechanics. I've heard some people complain about the combat, but I actually thoroughly enjoy the combat system. It's very easy to figure out. It's very easy to use. You can do a lot with it. It's just, it works. Like I said, when the game works, it works. But when it messes up, it'll have you wanting to throw your PC out the window if you're a streamer. I know I've talked to several other streamers who have ran into the exact same problem with it crashing OBS. So I don't know. Maybe the Hogwarts team and the OBS team could get together and talk and be like, hey, we're running into this kind of an issue. Maybe somebody from the OBS team or the Hogwarts team can pinpoint exactly what the issue is and get it figured out. Because you've got a ton of content creators who use OBS. And not all of them are able to afford to do it on both console and PC. Now, when I streamed it from the Xbox, flawless. 100% flawless. Had no problems with the game. Now, okay, let me take that back. There were a few texture glitches, but I mean, that's no big deal. It happens in every game you play just about. Now, to get into the actual gameplay, the story, brilliantly done. Absolutely brilliant. The questing system, I love it. The gathering system, I love it. The way you learn the spells, love it. If I had to give this game a rating between 1 and 10, right now it would be a solid 7. And that's due to the fact of all the issues that I've had on PC and the fact that personally, I don't agree with exclusives. I don't believe that someone on PlayStation should be getting more content than anyone on PC or Xbox. So I had to take some points away for that as well. I'm not a big fan of the whole exclusive thing. PlayStation owners, you can hate me if you want to. That's your right, whatever. But I firmly believe if anyone's going to get the content, then everyone should get the content. And not a year later at the same time. There's been such a divide in the gaming world to where everybody's talking, oh, this console is better than this console, or PC is better than console. Why do we have to be divided? Why can't we just be gamers and enjoy the games that we love and not have to worry about, okay, well, my PC is better than your console. Oh, my console does things that your PC can't. Doesn't matter. We're all just gamers. Let's enjoy the games that we play and stop hating on each other. The puzzles. Brilliant. Freaking love it. They have actually made me stop and try to figure out, okay, exactly how do I do this? What am I doing wrong? What am I overlooking? What could I be doing different that will lead me to where I want to be? It's been a good while since I've found a game that was able to feed my puzzle side as well as my action side, my RPG side, everything. And this one hits the mark on all of those. 100%. I do have faith that Avalanche and wbgames will pull things together and they will get the issues that everyone has experienced worked out. I don't know how long it'll take I don't know how long it'll take them. I'm hoping it doesn't take them that long, but I mean, come on. This game has already broken records on Twitch. It was the #1 single-player game on Twitch ever, with over 1.2 million concurrent viewers on launch day. So all this hate that this game's been getting, and people coming at content creators sideways, talking about, oh, you're this, you're that, if you play this game, get out of here with that crap. It's ridiculous. People need to grow up and understand you can play a game, you can enjoy the game for what the game is offering, and not agree with the politics and everything else behind someone who was actually involved with the game because it is her IP, but was not directly involved with the development of the game as far as I am aware. These developers don't necessarily agree with her. I don't know their views, so I can't speak for them. But everybody throwing shade and casting hate on these content creators, the developers, the publishers. It's pointless. Just freaking enjoy it. It's a well-made game when it runs right. Right now, personally, I could not recommend anyone getting it on PC if you plan to stream the game. If you plan to stream the game, then I would highly suggest getting it on console instead and streaming it from your console. If you don't have that ability, then I'm sorry. My best advice to you would be to wait for a while, let them do a patch or two, see where things are sitting, and then come back and do it. But by all means, if you want to go ahead and get the game and play it, you can't go wrong. I know a lot of people think that the price tag is way high and all this, that, and the other, but no. I mean, like I said, it was purchased on PC and Xbox, and I don't feel that either one was a waste of money. I don't feel that either one was being overcharged. I feel that the amount of work that was put into this game, does it need polish? Yes. Does it need to be optimized better? That falls under polish, but yes. Is the potential there to be one of the greatest games that we have seen in many a year? Oh, yes. 100%. If this game does not get Game of the Year, I will be thoroughly, thoroughly shocked. Like to the point of saying that the nominations were rigged. Because playing the game, you can feel the passion that this development team has put into doing this. They want everything to work correctly. They want to give you a great game. And it's like teetering on the edge of being the greatest game I have played in many a year. But again, the issues with OBS and things like that is holding it back, in my opinion. I have faith. We'll see what happens. You know, the voice acting is amazing. The way that you can customize things is freaking amazing. The flying is great. Once you get your broom, you can fly around. Now, I did struggle a little bit personally with being able to control the broom precisely on PC. But I'm sure if I'd have been using a controller, it would have been a lot easier. Mouse and keyboard with default controls was a little, for lack of a better word, janky when trying to control the broom and get like precise tight turns and things like that because of the way the keybinds are set up. But again, PC, rebind your keys, find the keys that work for you. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And the fact that you can pet cats. Yeah, 100%. I have made it a point to stop and pet every cat that I could find. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like cats? But anyway, folks, I think I rambled on long enough. You get the point. I'm 100% for the game. I believe it still needs some work, but I believe it will get there. Is it worth playing? 100% unequivocally, yes. 1000% yes. Pick this game up, play it, whether it be console, PC, whether you stream it, you don't stream it. 100% worth your time, 100% worth your money. And yeah, if you get into it, get to play in it, you find some things you enjoy, let me know what it is. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Appreciate you. Later.